Hi everyone, Leanne here to share a fun gnome card. So I'm using Jaded Blossom's Triangle Square Matte dies, our gnome dies, the gnome dies Sweetheart Add Ons, the Booth Valentine Add Ons, the Booth die, and I think that's everything. Now I put this background together using some leftover pieces from the Triangle Square matte dies that I used for the release. And you see what I did was I placed the frame down and then I fit the pieces in. And I used Doodlebug's cardstock along with Paper Tray Ink, craft cardstock, and then white cardstock from Paper Tray Ink. And that's just a 4.25 by 8.5 square inch card, scored at 4.5 or 4.25 inches to give you like a 4.25 inch square card. Now I'm just going to put together a fast gnome. So that is American Crafts cardstock for the beard, just some cheapo white cardstock for the background. This paper here is from the Lots of Love Doodlebug pad, the 6-inch pad, giving him a little heart hat. And now I'm adding on his little American Crafts brown beard, using my reverse tweezers, my art glitter glue, working on a Stampin' Up pad. Sorry about speeding through those items that I use from Jaded Blossom, but remember you can check my blog out and it lists everything in detail what I used to make the card. So now I'm using P13 stamping pad for the nose. That's that skin tones that I know isn't available. Sorry guys, but hopefully we'll see it again soon. And now I'm adding on black American Crafts shoes. And now I'm going to add in, these are pieces from the Gnome Dies Sweethearts Add Ons. So I'm going to add this heart-shaped balloon. That's black American Crafts cardstock. And then this is blush cardstock from Doodlebug. I'm just going to weight that down. Now that is raspberry cardstock from Doodlebug and then just black American Crafts cardstock for the XO. That's going to be the sentiment on the front of this card. So I'm just layering those together. There we go. And I'll weight that down as well. Now, I did make that little jar during the Gnome Dies Sweetheart Add Ons assembly video, but what I did was I cut off one hand. So he's holding the jar in one hand and he's holding this little kissy face in the other. And I did put both of those together on the release or the assembly video for the Gnome Dies Sweetheart Add Ons, so you could check that out there. Now on the inside, I'm going to add a 1 1/4 inch strip of this raspberry cardstock from Doodlebug. And then this is a 1 by 4 inch strip of paper from the Lots of Love Doodlebug 12-inch paper line. So I'm just going to add that in the center so it has a nice frame. Then I'm taking this piece of paper, this is Paper Tray Ink white cardstock cut from the Build-A-Booth die set. And I'm using the Kisses for Sale stamp set. And I'm just using a stamp positioner and I'm going to stamp Happy Valentine's Day on the center of this. So I'm using this as just a little stitched paper strip. So now I'm using VersaFine Claire Nocturne ink and I'm going to stamp the Happy Valentine's Day sentiment on the center of this white piece. Now remember, you're better off stamping it twice with a light touch than pushing hard, or the thickness of the lines is going to get too thick. You don't want to lose any detail. So there you have it. I'm just going to stick down my sentiment now on this paper in the lower right-hand corner. Kind of fun, right? And then those hearts are from the Kissing Booth, or what's it called? The Build-A-Booth Valentine Add Ons. So I'm just going to add the pink is cut out of blush pink cardstock from Doodlebug, and then the red is the Sweetheart cardstock from Doodlebug. Now I'm going to create my little nest of images on the front of my card. So I'm just going to add this little balloon to the left-hand side of the card. So it's kind of fun to use these Triangle Square matte dies, but don't use the frame. You could use the frame as, a guide and then add your little triangles in, kind of like a puzzle piece. And that's what I did here. And then I'm going to glue down my little gnome with some art glitter glue. Kind of fun, right? Sticking that down. Isn't that cute? Just so cute. Remember, everything that I used to make this card will be listed on my blog. Now I'm adding this little XO, and I will, pop it up with some Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. I just find that's kind of the easiest. And so fun. So the top of that little jar was cut out of American Crafts Christmas foil in silver. I did use vellum with that as well. I also cut it out of white cardstock. And then the little red hearts was cut out of that Lots of Love pad from Doodlebug again. I'm just going to add another dimensional behind those little lips. And isn't that fun? Just so cute. And remember, on the lips, I did use Spectrum Noir, Clear Sparkle, and then glossy accents on top. Now I'm pulling out Doodlebug's Sprinkles Love Assortment, and I'm going to add a few of these to my background. They match perfectly. That's the nice thing about Doodlebug products. They all kind of match. Just going to add a few with my pen blade. And there you have it. So cute. Now I'm pulling out my Secure White Jelly Roll pen in a number 10. And I'm just going to add a few little highlights just to make things just a little bit better. I will color in this highlight on the balloon. I like the boldness of the Secure White Jelly Roll pen in a number 10. It's just really nice. And we're just going to color that in. And there you have it. Isn't that fun? And there you go. So thank you so much for stopping by. Be sure to hop on over to the Jaded Blossom blog, Be Inspired, the Jaded Blossom store to get your hands on these amazing products. Remember, check out my blog at leastscraps.blogspot.com to get a list of everything that I used. And thank you as always for watching my videos. I appreciate it. And hopefully we will see you soon in my next one. Bye, everyone.